Minnesota's own Canon Swanson is 24 years old, and Jimmy Washington at 29 is 5 years his elder. Both fighters are 6 feet tall and tip the scales just over 155 pounds. It's Washington who is 2 inches longer in the reach. Back inside the octagon, and Mike Kendall.
Fight fans, this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA lightweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This striker stands 6 foot tall, weighing in 155.6 pounds. He holds a 2-0 professional record, with 1 win coming by way of knockout. Representing Fight Sports, fighting out of Boynton Beach, Florida, Jimmy Big Time Washington. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a freestyle fighter standing 6 foot tall, weighing in 155.8 pounds. He holds a 4-1 professional record, with 2 wins coming by way of knockout, 2 by way of submission, and 1 draw. Representing the Academy, fighting out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, Canon Swanson. The referee once again, Josh Stewart.
Gentlemen, we've been over the expectations, listen for the instructions, protect yourself at all times. You guys want to touch, do so now. Let's have a fight.
Canon Swanson, 24 years old, has the hometown cage advantage here in Minnesota. Comes in with a 4-1 record. Jimmy Washington making his LFA debut, a spotless 2-0 record.
Look for Washington to take the center, try to touch him up with the jab. Try to keep this fight on his feet, basically. He's a smooth striker. I really like his style. Great movement in there. Going up against Canon Swanson, who's very comfortable on the feet as well, Ron. A lot of nice kicks, but this is what he does well. He's a wrestler.
Right.
And look for him to take the path of least resistance in this fight, which would be to take this fight to the ground.
Canon Swanson, in wrestling since kindergarten, a 5-time state qualifier, a 2-time state runner-up. Wrestled 1 year at North Dakota State University. He's coming off a split draw back in November. He said, Alan, that was the first time he was truly tested, but even though it was a draw, he said, I learned a lot from it. I learned I could push through some difficult times in a fight.
Yeah, I mean, both of these guys pretty young. Swanson, 24, Washington, 29 years old, but still young in their professional career. And so there's moments in fights, or fights in particular. Oh!
And there's a moment. Canon Swanson plants Jimmy Washington on his back.
That was a great job. I lost my train of thought because he elevated him, and in the air, he redirected him with his leg, got the hips elevated. Big slam right there for Swanson. But both of these guys are still learning every single fight. They're in different moments. That's probably the first time for Washington that somebody has slammed them like that, but he's worked religiously throughout this camp on get-ups, just being in bad position, worst case scenario, getting back to his feet. You see his coach over here in the corner coaching, see what he could do to get back to his feet, because this is not the position he wants to be in with a guy like Canon Swanson.
Jimmy Washington told us there's no doubt about it. He felt Canon Swanson, the wrestler, would try to get him down. Said he had to fend off those takedowns, feels he has the advantage in the striking game, use that height and reach and range and jab to pick them apart. But here early on, Canon Swanson gets him to the canvas and has plenty of time to operate.
Canon keeping the pressure on Washington right now. Washington had an opportunity to scramble, didn't take it. Not saying I blame him. It's going to be tough to get up with a guy like Swanson on you. But he's going to have to find those split-second moments and just scramble up to his feet. Got his back taken. Both hooks are in for Swanson right here.
Here's a huge opportunity for Canon Swanson.
Washington needs to try to get his back off of the chest of Swanson and get his back onto the mat. Careful the arm triangle right here. Opportunity to finish this fight for Canon Swanson.
Jimmy Washington in a lot of trouble. Canon Swanson looking to put him to sleep, and he does! Enter Sandman! Canon Swanson with the walk-off submission has put Jimmy Washington to sleep, and another victory for the 24-year-old from Minnesota. What a win for Canon Swanson. Put Jimmy Washington to sleep.
Yeah, once Swanson got the fight to the mat, he showed he has the ability to finish. He's in here telling us a little bit in our ear about what he's able to do. Great performance right here from Canon Swanson.
2 fights, 2 finishes. We'll get the official time up next. Back in Minnesota and hometown product, Canon Swanson has started the new year with a bang.
Certainly did, Ron. You take a look at it. These guys are filling each other out. Take a look at the elevation on this. Look how he used his knee to get those hips in the air. Swanson got on top after this takedown and was in cruise control. Great control right here. You see him isolate that left arm of Washington, jumps over to the side, starts to squeeze, and it's slowly the lights shut off. You can see Washington's arm starts to go limp, and as the referee's gonna take a look, he is out. Canon Swanson does it once again, Ron.
Canon Swanson, and a nice celebration.
2 backflips
Man,
for us as
lands
well.
it. I give it a little bounce, still a 9.5.
Okay, we're getting picky here.
Let's now get the official time inside. Here's Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Josh Stewart, calls a stop to this fight. 2 minutes, 59 seconds in the very first round, declaring a winner by technical submission to arm triangle, Canon Swanson.
Minnesota product Canon Swanson keeps the win streak going. Good to see Jimmy Washington up. He will bounce back after suffering the first defeat of his career, but Canon Swanson improves to 5-1-1 and celebrates with the academy and head coach Greg Nelson and the team. Big win for the local product here tonight.